Happy Monday, my cherubs. Gemma here, business and AI consultant. And I'm kicking off my first day of the AI agenda, a week of daily lives. If I enjoy it, who knows, I may continue. Where I'm really going to be delving into the reality of how you can adopt AI to increase revenue, save you time, and improve your damn results with your clients, which would be good, right? Everyone wants to do that. I'm going to keep it real and raw, and I'm going to address concerns and anything that comes up that you guys may choose to comment on these lives. You're very welcome. So today I have entitled Addressing the Elephant in the Room. Ba ba ba, there's a hook. So I think I better start the week with this. A lot of fear around AI. And I get it. There's pretty much everyone is thinking AI is going to take my job. And I wanted to talk about that and talk about my opinion. Hey, I'm just one person, pretty good with AI, but you know what? It's my opinion. Take it or leave it. And my opinion is, yeah, it probably is. It's coming for most of our jobs. Definitely coming for my job, which is why I jumped in when I did. Because AI can do a lot of the things that we as humans can do, and it can do it better. Not all the things, not the whole job. But that's not the risk. I think the real risk is that AI can do our jobs not better, but to an acceptable standard. Good enough, right? And so at some point, and I don't think this is the case now, at some point we're going to reach a time where the cost saving of using AI is worth the slight drop in quality, results, outcome, whatever, to a business. So the fear is real. I'm not gonna say it's a load of old bollocks. Humans will always be here. Because it's true, it's happening, we're seeing it, and we've not even really reached it. So let's really address that, right? If that's the case, then what do we do? And my solution, certainly for myself, and is what I'm helping my clients do now, is to work with AI. Because although AI can take over some of the things that you can do, and in some cases can do it better once we've programmed it, it still needs a human to oversee that. So actually, if you lead the march in your specific niche, in your specific career, in your specific job, on stepping into working with AI and understanding how to harness it, understanding how to use it, understanding how to train it, understanding how to vibe code, and you combine human brilliance with AI brilliance, that's the sweet spot. And that is going to future-proof what you do. Now, for how long, who knows, right? This is developing at a speed of knots. But in the very least, it's going to future-proof you for the next few years. And those that get on with this now, that understand how to do this now, are the ones that are really going to survive this, and not just survive, thrive through this. I think right now there is so much opportunity, so much potential, so much possibility to all of us. And I don't say that as someone that's sitting here going la 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 la. No, of course we're not heading into a recession, and we're not all experiencing an economic dip. And lots of us are not experiencing a lack of sales or a drop in revenue. I'm not going to say, of course, there's no trust recession, which some people are saying bollocks to that. It is happening, not to everyone, but just because, you're still making sales doesn't mean it hasn't dropped for other people, doesn't mean that the trust recession isn't happening for other people. All of those things are still happening, yet I am still absolutely seeing the opportunity, the potential, and the possibility with AI for you to increase revenue, for you to work in a completely different way. Now, at the moment, I say all this, working harder than I've ever worked. I don't think I've done these kind of hours in my business for about 6 years. But I'm loving it. Like, I'm up till 1 a.m. vibe coding. and I'm loving it. I'm not suggesting you guys do that. But what I am saying is it's not this magic pill that you take it and suddenly everything's going to be great. There's some work involved. There's some real understanding of your role and some heartbreaking decisions of your role of your business. And those decisions include letting things go, understanding what things are actually better done by AI, understanding what things you need to just drop now because they can get them elsewhere. You know, in this kind of scenario, you don't want to be a Blockbuster. You want to be a Netflix. You can't keep holding on to those videos, hoping to God that someone's going to buy them if there's another solution, right? And so it takes resilience and you got to kind of swallow your own pride, right? Because things have changed for so many of us, and the demand for what we as experts gave may be slightly different. And so the sooner we can kind of embrace that and accept that this is the position that we're in now, and it comes with potential and opportunity to make money in different ways, to work in different ways, to get amazing results for our clients, then it all starts to feel a little bit better. For me, the way that this started, so I was late into this. So I've been using AI for years, right? But as a consumer, not within my business, I was late compared to a lot of my peers. You know, I only really started using it as a client-facing tool about 18 months ago. And I used it once and it changed everything for me. Just using it that once was all I needed to see the potential. And that's why you've seen over the last year this real evolution of me into being an AI consultant. I never planned to do that. I planned to bring AI into my business as a client-facing thing because I've always sold business growth and scaling. And now I do that with AI. And that's what I planned to do over the last year. But I love it so much. And I see so much potential in it. And it appeals to my inner nerd that I then stepped into becoming an AI consultant. And that's what I'm going to keep on doing because I bloody love it. But I've seen where it can help in my business. And the things that I saw immediately, and I think this is, for some of you, a bitter pill to swallow. It was for me to begin with. But it was looking at this industry, this online education industry. So we're talking courses, masterminds, programs, memberships, and seeing how that model was working, which was primarily get people in. They spend a lot of their time learning the things, and then they spend a lot of the time implementing the things. That's a really poor use of their time. And I did this too. We didn't see it. Really, that was all we had at our disposal. With AI, we can do that differently. And the whole online education world is changing. Not everyone is doing it yet, but they will do because they have no choice. I've been doing it for the last year in my business. So I think that model is fundamentally broken. Why? Because of what I just said. People are wasting hours, business owners, solo business owners, that are juggling life, juggling kids, juggling everything, and running a business and trying to sell and trying to deliver on the things that they sell, and then learning all of these new things and then implementing all of these new things. It's not feasible. But with AI, it is, because the new model is the AI does the work for you. Yes, it can educate you in a really quick, simple way rather than you sitting through 4 hours of a recorded live. Who wants to do that? And then it implements the damn thing for you. It does it for you at an affordable price. So how does that actually look in practice? It's about this is for the experts, right? The expert founders that already are doing great work in the online education field, in the online coaching field, in the online business world, right? Who have their own IP, their own methodologies. They've been getting results for years and years and years. You have the courses, you have the frameworks, you have the process, you have the methodologies, you have your protected IP. And currently that might be in videos, in workbooks, in audios, in funnels, in programs, in courses. What we can do is take that already created IP and create an AI version of it that both understands your methodology and your IP and can deliver that for the client. So the client doesn't just have to learn it, which they can still do because it's useful to know this knowledge. I think those of us that are running businesses, we need to understand each element of our business, even if we're not doing it, right? So it can still teach in a really simple way, but then it delivers it for them. So that implementation time is saved. And I think this is what we need more than ever. And so this is what I've been doing in my business. So the Lighthouse Luminary and the Conscious AI Collective, both of them pretty much fully AI. If not, they will be in a couple of months. Certainly the Lighthouse Luminary isn't quite there yet, but what I'm building is phenomenal and will be there in a couple of months. And this is what I'm helping my clients with. Even if you only start with taking one piece of IP and creating a small product out of it that you can use in a funnel, which is how a lot of my clients are starting with this. And then once they get the taste, they're like, oh my God, I can do so much. This is what we're doing in the Conscious AI Collective. So if this is resonating, if you've got proven IP and methodology that you know can be turned into something else, into new revenue streams, into new assets, into new businesses. I mean, one of my clients created a whole new business out of the AI work that she was doing. This is what I want to help you with. So I have two things on offer at the moment that I think you're going to love. The first one is if you want to kind of dip your toe and understand how to create your first AI thing, which is a micro SaaS, and don't worry, you don't have to understand any of that. I will share that with you. If you want to use your existing IP and methodologies to create something in AI that you can sell as an AI product or use within your existing programs, then I invite you to join SaaS Empire from the 5th of May, 2-week implementation sprint. By the end of it, we will have your first AI built. That's only £197 at the moment, doubling soon. Or if you're ready to go and you want to accelerate your AI adoption in your business, then I'd love to invite you to join the Conscious AI Collective. This is my AI adoption accelerator. We currently have a lifetime offer for only £990. Ridiculous. It's going away at the end of this week, though. Well, actually, no, it's going away 30th of April, which might be next week. I'm losing track. So grab that if you want to join us, or if that's too much for you, we have an £85 a month payment plan for 12 months access. Both of these things will really help you start to understand how you can harness AI in your business to make you future-proof, to make sure that you don't fall away, that you're still as relevant, if not more, because you're blending your brilliance with AI brilliance to deliver something even more impactful. Any questions? Bob into the comments below or come into my DMs. I love to chat about this stuff. All right, I will see you tomorrow talking more about AI on the AI agenda. It's probably going to be about Claude. Everyone's asking me about Claude at the moment. We're going to talk about that. What it's going to be about with Claude, I don't know. I just riff. I just come on and share. Who knows what I'm going to say? See you tomorrow.